Okay. So today our topic is currency converter app. So with the help of JavaScript, HTML and CSS. So let me create one file now first. I will create some index.html file, and one more file is so I will create an app.js file, and I will create one more file, uh, app.css. Okay. So these are three files. So in index.html, I will write our skeleton of HTML. So I will write here something. What can I write? You. So actually, I will give some currency. I will give some currency converter. So currency converter I'm name is giving. Will link the CSS also. So I'm giving app.js, right? We need to link here. So app.css. Even we'll create one here entire our like one input field, and in the input field, so we'll select some. We need to add some amount, and we'll select an option, and we'll give the currency value. Okay. So I'm giving one tag, h1 tag, that is some message will give currency. So currency converter app, something I'm giving message for heading purpose. Okay. I'm giving one input field. Input I will give, we need to add some number, right? So I'm giving input type is number, and I will give placeholder also. So placeholder I will give amount. Okay. And I will give one ID for this input. Okay. So that is an amount. I will give some an amount. So this is the entire. So our entire field we need to add. So we need to interact with app.js. Okay. This is JS file. We are interacted. This is an input field. We'll check some UI first. Okay. Copy the path. Go to the browser and paste here. Okay. Some input is coming. Okay. So numbers input is coming. So this is a currency app. Uh, so first we are giving input, and we'll create one drop down also. Okay. So I will create one select. Inside the select we'll give options. So option, I will copy this. So multiple times I will paste it. Okay. I will give almost 4 values. So for this select input fields, and ID will give. So from currency will give. Okay. From which currency we are converting to which currency. Okay. So I'm giving from currency. One more is to currency will give. Okay. So first one is USD will give USD, and one more is euro will give euro. Here also USD, here U UR euro, and GB, some currency values I am giving. Okay. Here GBR, and will give Indian currency also, INR. Okay. This is for from currency. Okay. So and to currency also there. So two currency. So this is an two currency. Okay. And we'll create one button for this to convert. So we'll give one button. Uh, I will give one button. So button name will give convert. Some convert will give convert. Okay. We'll give on click event here. Okay. On click equal to will give converter convert will give some better name, will give converter currency, convert currency, convert currency will give. Okay, this is method, right? So this method we need to copy and go to the JS file. Okay, and we need to display some result for this. When when we are clicking on convert button, we need to display some result, right? So we can display here id equal to result. Okay, so this is a result. And so I will start actually uh, this function convert currency function in app.js. I will copy paste here. So in JS we'll start like this. So function, so current, so I'm writing this is a function, normal function. So we need to access this input first. So we have an input, right? So we need to access first. Okay, so we need to access from currency and to currency amount. Okay, I will access that. I will access amount first. Amount equal to document dot get element by id. Okay, so with the help of id, I'm accessing. Okay, id is what? Amount is there. Go to the html and check it. Amount, this is the id. Okay, so this is the first one. So similarly we'll find the uh, from currency value also. Okay, from currency is there, right? From these options, so we'll give id is there, right? This is from currency, copy it. So here you can add it. Okay, and so whatever input value is getting, we need to get the value here. Here also we'll get the value. Okay, so I'm giving from currency. Okay, copy this one, paste here, and go to the html. So two currency, so two currency is there, right? Go to the two currency and we'll find the values. So we are getting now amount value from currency and this currency. For example, user is not type something, we need to add some message, right? So please enter some valid amount or something will give. Okay, so I will give one condition for that. So before that I will create one JSON object. Okay, so means will give one object. So hard coded in real time. This is we are getting from the API actually. Okay, exchange we'll give some rates. The one will create one object. Inside the object will create some values. Okay, okay, so for the USD will create one value, one object. And from the, so EUR, first one is UR. I will add some value, random value 0.85, for example, compared to Indian rupees. So we'll give some values here. And so I will, one more is, what is that? In drop down GBR, right? So GBR also is one currency. So that value I will give 0.75 paisa. something that is an some rated value, for example. So in Indian rupees, INR. So INR. So I will give 75.20. Okay, something 75. The value is 75. Value 75 when compared to USD values. Okay, so this is one object. Okay, like this will create for all the euro, GBR, Indian rupees, all this will create. Okay, so this is, for example, I will create for EUR. Okay, so here we'll add USD. Okay, USD I will give 1 point something. I will give 1 point, yeah, 1 point, will give 1.18. Some value giving, I'm sorry, random values I'm giving. And here this is 0.08. So this is some Indian rupees. I will give 87.20. Okay, so again we'll copy, we'll create for GBR now. Okay, so we'll create GBR. Actually, in real time, these values will getting from the API actually. Okay, so I'm creating here USD is okay. So USD is, for example, this is compared to GBR. I will give USD. For example, 3.1.34, 1 point. I will give EUR, euro. That value is almost 1 point something. I will give 1.14. So I'm giving actually random numbers. Okay, so it's I'm giving 99.20 Indian rupees. Okay, so again we'll copy this one. For the Indian we'll create now. So all the currency values comparing, and we are giving the values. Okay, so I will give some 0.013, 1.1, 0 point, I'll give some in point in terms of zero only, 1 1. This is for GBR, right? Now we'll remove this. We'll give GBR. Okay, so GBR will give something in terms of zero only, 0.010. Okay, so this is entire our object. Actually these values are we are getting from APIs in real world. Okay, I'm giving hard coded values, some random values. Okay, so this is for USD, this is for euro, this is GBR, this is for Indian. Okay, so this is our, so we'll give instead of GBR, GBP. Okay, we'll give this one. Okay, that's it. And so we'll exchange the value. Okay, we are getting from the input value, from value, and to currency. Okay, these values we are getting actually. Okay, so now we'll write one condition. If amount is amount, so this is amount n. I will write, copy this one. If the amount, okay, if amount is not, if amount is empty or something equals to something, it is not, it is an empty, huh? Or it is not a number. Okay, it is not a number, is nan is there, right? That is method. So now we'll pass that amount. Okay, so now if it is empty and it's not a number. Okay, so we need to give one some alert message. We'll give some alert message, please enter valid num, please, we'll give some message, please enter valid amount. Okay, I'm giving some message for this one. If amount in input field, if it is empty or something, it is not number, then we can give please enter a valid amount. Huh? Then we need to return it. That's it. Okay. So if it is empty, then we can directly we need to return it. Okay. And for example, that conversion rate is exist. Okay. In this conversion rate is exist, then we'll give one condition for that. Um, so if exchange rates from currency and exchange rate and to currency. Okay, from currency and to currency. Okay, so 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 from currency and we'll give for this one, this is the rates actually. Okay, so to currency and from currency. So if it is rate is exist, both the rates, so then, so if the amount exchange rate and from rate and currency rate exist, then we'll find the rate. Okay, so for example, we need to get rate, rate equal to, so we'll find from the exchange rates of this value. Okay, from this value we'll get it from currency and to currency. Okay, so this is the value. Then the result, we need to push into the result. So in result we'll give amount into some rate we are getting. From this rate we are getting, right? So we'll get the result. Okay, so now if the result is getting, then so we need to print into this h2 tag. Now we'll add that document dot get element by id, pass that value. So we are pushing into the result. Okay, so in that inner text. Okay, so we will add some text for this one. Okay, so I will add the amount with the dollar symbol, amount, how much amount we are giving. Okay, and will pass the, so amount we are getting, right? And we will pass the from currency also, from currency. Okay, so for this value, will assign, will assign to so our result, to our result. Okay, I will giving the equal symbol. Then so here I will print dollar of the result dot some amount to be fixed, right? Amount to be fixed of 2. Okay, so this is from the two currency we are getting. Okay, I will give two currency. Okay, so this is our entire, we are getting into the result now. Okay, so if the result is not getting, then so if the conversion rate is, otherwise directly we'll add one message for that alert. Inside the alert we'll give some message, convert conversion conversion rate or rate not found or something not available for selected 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 currencies. Okay, so we'll give some alert messages. Okay, yeah, this is our entire code actually. Okay, now go to the browser, refresh it. So now default we are getting USD, US and all this thing, right? Okay, so I'm giving amount 200 to USD. Okay, euro, and here I will convert. So that some console message is getting. So reading value is null in that. Yeah, here we are typing some amount, right? ID equal to amount. We'll need to write value. Okay, so we need to give here label also we can give. So this is an amount, this is an label amount, and I will copy here, will paste here. I will copy this ID. I will giving some name from currency. This is to currency. Okay, and we'll try to add some CSS also. Okay, so for the CSS, so first we'll, when we are clicking on convert button, we need to, so we'll give some adding margin and all these things. We'll give some CSS for this. For the body, entire body, we'll give font family, let it be whatever it be. So I'm giving this one randomly. And margin I will give some top bottom 50 pixel, top bottom left right all the side. And padding is no padding, I will give padding is 0, I will give. And text align will give center. Okay, and we have an input and all this input and select, right? Input and select. So we have an padding will give 10 pixels, margin margin is 10 pixel, I will give. And font size, some font size I will give 18 pixel. Okay, so now go to the browser and just refresh it. Now somewhat we are getting some random UI is getting. For example, I'm getting, for example, I'm not entering amount. So I'm, this is why it is not getting alert. Okay, USD to INR converted. Yeah, so this is 1111 USD is equals to, this is the Indian rupees. Okay, so for example, there 1000 USD, and we need to convert into dollar. Then we'll see seven. This is an 75,200 rupees. For example, in US, you if you earn 1,000 rupees in India, you have an 75,200 rupees, which is equal to 75,200 rupees. Okay, if you get, for example, if you earn 1 lakh, then we'll see. So now see, almost 7 lakhs 52,000. Okay, this is 7,52,000 you are getting. Okay, this is our entire currency converter app. Okay, so so for example, this is this is US dollars, and we have in euro. Then this is an very less in euro you compared to USD. So it is an 8,500 rupees. Sorry, 85,000 rupees. Okay, so it is a very less amount only. Okay, for example, in India, you are earning 1 lakh, and you are in US, how much it is? We'll calculate. Okay, it is 1,800 USDs. Oh, sorry, 1,300 USDs. Okay, that is the entire our currency converter app. Okay, if you want so look and feel, you can convert it. Okay, this button you can give padding, color and background color and all these things. You can enjoy, you can help, you can try to do that. Okay, this is